I'm here at Motoden with George, the owner, and George is a Hackney-based business. What are your feelings on the parking charges Hackney is going to be introducing?
I think the people that have been involved in bringing in these charges don't actually understand what a motorcycle does. They don't understand that it's a quarter of the fuel used per mile per kilometre. They don't understand that we don't stop pumping out fumes in the middle of the street. They don't understand that the electric offering is probably burning something else somewhere else, and just it may not be at the tailpipe, but there's emissions somewhere else. And they also don't understand that in one car parking space you can park 8 to 10 motorcycles. Maybe ULEZ has created a reduction in car ownership in areas like Hackney, and therefore their annual parking revenue has dropped, and they've run around looking for ways to fill that hole in parking revenue. Motorcycles don't pay. Let's get motorcycles to pay. What a load of nonsense. I think there's just an overall missed opportunity. If you look at other European cities, motorcycles are seen as a way of reducing congestion, both on parking in the streets and on driving on the streets, and an easy way to get around. We are a low impact, way of people getting around. Bicycles don't work for everybody. Buses don't work for everybody. You know, if you've got to move around the City of London with difficult transport links, surely we should be encouraging this rather than allowing people to get away with illegal electric bicycles. We've got a legal solution to the London transport problem that people should be taking advantage of, but instead are trying to make it more difficult to take advantage of. Motorcycling, as you well know, it's not just a transport solution. No, it's a great way of relieving stress. It's a great leisure thing. I mean, I spend a lot of time, my spare time is spent riding motorcycles. I love riding motorcycles. Yep. I love being involved in motorcycles. My kids are into motorcycles. It's a very big part of my life. I suppose there's always been the outsider element to motorcycling, which I probably quite like. However, people that aren't into it, as soon as you get them involved in it and make them realise how wonderful it is, it almost seems like a shock or a surprise to them. Motorcycling is great. It's a great community. Bikers tend to get on no matter what elements of it they're into. It brings people together. It's not expensive compared to a lot of other things. Motorcycling is a great pastime, and it's great to see what Ben and his friends have done with this parking thing. At least we're fighting back on this Hackney parking thing, because a lot of times, unfortunately, we'd have just rolled over and let this happen to us. Absolutely. So standing up to this parking thing, and again, if you come from a different borough other than Hackney, they're coming for you too. We need to stand up to these people. Well, I think it's about community, isn't it? If we want to be a community, let's look after each other. So whether you come from, I don't know, Nottingham, Kensington, Hackney, Islington, or Tower Hamlets, let's pull together and try and fight this thing, and if you can throw a tenner in the pot to the crime fighter thing, fantastic. If you can't, get involved, get on the Facebook things, just show your support.
George, you are an amazing guy. You're an inspiration. I think we should get a podcast. What do you think? Moaning with Karen and George.
I don't like moaning.
Thank you so much for your positivity and taking the time to do this. We
Cheers.
Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.